Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Rise of the Powers of 10, number 2. This is a new book from Marvel Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team before we get into this book. This book is written by Kieron Gillen with art by R.B. Silva, David Curiel on colors, letters by Clayton Cowles, and you'll see a plethora of covers at the end of the video. Before going into the synopsis, let's take a look at who our participants will be in this issue. I really appreciate Marvel putting in here who are we looking at? So we have, of course, Professor X, Rasputin 4. We also have Cypher back, which I'm very excited for. Moira is also a big part of this story. Nimrod, the Omega Sentinel. And then, as we saw in the last issue, the entity known as Enigma. So, in this issue, the last hope outside of reality, outside of time and space, mutantdom's last hope floating between dimensions, hiding from a dominion who wishes to crush them. Can Xavier and his crew survive? And when we find out their plan, will we even want them to? The end of the KRAKOA Age comes and continues in this epic tale split into two parts. So yeah, we have Follow the House of X and Rise of the Powers of 10. The series are offsetting weekly, so that's really fun. We have a review for that as well in the channel, so make sure to go check those out. I think Kieron Gillen's always been a writer that approaches comics in a very interesting way. I think he loves to do weird things when telling stories, and because of the abilities of these characters, because of the entity that it is known only as Enigma, introducing a Dominion here, like you get to play around with time and space and how linear exploring different timelines, and that's kind of how the issue kicks off. I was trying to take notes to follow along, but like this book is just a lot more fun when you're kind of vibing with it, like going from moment to moment. um, like I said, I'm really glad that my boy Cypher is back in the mix. I like the team that has assembled outside of time and space in this kind of like anomaly to hide from pretty much all their enemies and try to come up with a plan, even if it's a long shot. So this book definitely kind of brings back hope in multiple ways. I'll say that, and it's really fun to see like Kieron Gillen explore all these really weird concepts that maybe they're too complex, maybe they're too complicated, but boy, are they a hell of a lot of fun. So all that being combined with David Curiel's or NRB Silva's art and colors. So let's take a look at some of the preview art here. Here we see, this is what I was talking about, kind of hopping around through space, looking at different events, checking in. I love that this entity checks linearly, like, throughout time and space for different characters. So here we see Moira gaining her powers. We see Jean, we see a young Cyclops, and kind of following that thread, all in search of Charles Xavier. But as you can see in the last panel, Xavier is hiding and doing a very good job at it. And then we kind of get to catch up with the X-Men that are here. And like I said, I think at face value, there's a lot of really weird things here, a lot of really crazy concepts that you just kind of have to buy into. But I mean, if you're not into a book like this to really get weird, like why are you even reading an X-Men book? So yeah, I'm highly enjoying this. I think the team is doing a fantastic job just pushing those ideas and the threads and kind of keeping them going along. So I'm really enjoying that as well. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm going to be pretty sad when we reach the end of the KRAKOA Age, because I've been loving it from the beginning, and I think I've read, I would say 90% of the books that have come out in the KRAKOA Age, and I'm sure I'll go back to finish off the ones that I haven't. So if you, like me, are enjoying this book or have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff here in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.